funny.
Okay, so today we're obviously doing a movie review, and at the same time I want to show you my skincare routine. Yeah, so it's a 2-in-1 video. So this movie, I saw it a few days ago, but it has been out on Prime for a while, and guys, I just saw it, and the name of the movie is After 30.
It has been 8 long years and so much has happened in my life. Let's go.
This movie was so sad because the guy literally died in real life and they had to kill his character in this movie. Just giving Black Panther vibe. You know, when Black Panther died and they had to kill his character in the movie and do like a remembrance for him.
Will you marry me?
So when this movie started, After 30, they did a subtle introduction of the movie, letting us see a little bit of behind. Then I thought to myself that for them to do something like that, that means there must have been a before. So I googled it and I found out that there was actually a before 30. And in that movie, Karibu Fubawa was actually alive. So they literally had to kill this guy's character, which was so sad. So what I'm putting on is actually called a Korean sheet mask. And yes, it's what gives me this beautiful glow on my face.
And in the lives of my 3 best friends.
So did you really throw up on a billionaire's son at work today?
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
So this movie talked about 4 girlies, 4 friends, played by Damilola Adebite, Beverly Naya, Meg Otanwa, and Annie Icha. So these are 4 friends, and you get to see their lifestyles after 30. So the prequel, yes, the prequel before 30 was talking about how these people were able to navigate their life before they got to 30.
I really just need to get back to work. He's fine. 1, 2, 3, go.
Mostly centered around relationship and Lagos men. Yes, so I love this 4 group. So I give a big clap to the scriptwriter because she did what they call cultural inclusion when grouping these 4 people. We have an Hausa girl, a Muslim girl amongst the 4 groupie. We have an obvious Yoruba girl. We have an Nkem, which is obviously a Delta Igbo or Igbo girl. We have a Yoruba girl. So we have like an inclusion of the 4 ethnic group, and also we had a Christian that was very churchy, not too churchy, and we also had a Muslim. So the scriptwriter did a lot of inclusion with this 4 girl groupie. So if you're a 4 girl groupie kind of person, this film is definitely for you. So now these girls are after 30 and they're showing their life, how they're able to live their life.
Do you believe in soulmates?
Believe that you're mine. Will you marry me?
So now Tammy is the one that was supposedly supposed to marry the character played by Karibu Fubawa. Tammy decided that she was not going to date anyone, and 6 years later, she's now she's still single. She's a lawyer, and the funniest thing is that she's irritated by love. So if she sees anyone who tells her he's in love with her, she just feels this irritation and she just wants to show up. So it is actually a very weird condition, but Tammy is so good with it. And then we have Aisha, who has already given birth to her first child, and she still undergoes postpartum depression. She went through postpartum depression when she had that child, and now 6 years later, her husband wants her to have another child, and she's like, I am gonna have another child. And there's also Nkem. Nkem has she's a chubby girl, she's a virgin, she's looking for love, and finally she loses her virginity for the first time with a Lagos man. And well, she experienced sex in Lagos, and she decided to go on an adventure with her sexuality and tries to find other ways to pleasure herself. Now that's deep.
Oh my god. Hello? Yep. I'm done with boys. You must be.
And there's the final one, the wild one. I think her name is Amma. So Amma she grew her business after being dumped by so much Lagos men. She got tired, so Amma grew her business, but she has no companion, but she sleeps with a lot of Lagos men. So she's like a one-night stander. She sleeps with different guys and everything.
A great mother should raise many children.
I'm gonna have a baby, guys!
So So the cinematography of this movie was very, very beautiful. I love the fact that they were talking about Lagos men. So they showed us hot, sexy Lagos men. They didn't shade anything. They showed us the Yoruba demons, how cute they are. They showed us the Igbo demons and the Hausa demons. They showed us all type of guys, sexy, hot guys. And they showed us in the heart of Lagos. They made us see that, oh, this is Lagos. This is the vibe of Lagos, the party, the everything. It was very beautiful and very, very colorful. So I checked that one. They did well with the showing of the Lagos, the scene and setting of the movie.
Oh, wow. Maybe it's a big responsibility and you can just dump it like one of your boy toys.
The quality of the movie was given exceptional. If you didn't check that it's a Nigerian movie, if you're like a foreigner coming into Prime to watch this movie, you definitely guess the South African movie. I know, right? Because South African movie actually, when South Africans tell this kind of story, there's this picture they put into it, and this was what this movie was given. So I was very excited watching this movie because the picture was giving me everything. And then also we have the flow of the movie. The flow of the movie was actually amazing. The movie made me angry, it made me happy, it made me rejoice when they were rejoicing, it made me cringe when they were cringing, it made me angry when they did something that was annoying. Meaning, as a viewer, I was very, very connected to what was shown on the screen. For me to respond in such emotions means I was literally connected to what they were doing.
Angel, actually hear about a wedding too the same day.
So Temi, all madness was so crazy. It was so stupid and it was so dumb. And I love the fact that our friends were able to acknowledge that in the movie, that it is dumb and it is stupid. I really, really love and appreciate that she did it. I loved when Alma told her that we were saying Lagos men were the problem in the beginning. Now it looks like we're the fault. So I guess this after 30 made us see that maybe it's not just Lagos men that are the problem. Maybe we, both genders, we actually have a fault in this relationship, endless cycle, rubbish and everything.
On the same day, how do you guys know each other?
You destroy everything.
Because not just Temi did wrong by cheating on our wonderful, perfect boyfriend and husband to be. Aisha also did wrong because she went to the hospital. She traveled abroad without telling her husband, and she went to tie her tubes so that she won't get pregnant.
Madam, where are you going to?
One thing I would say is that I loved how the situation these girls were in was a bit different from others that we had seen. Fine, someone cheats on her husband, on her previous Temi cheats on her husband to be with her past lover. It's something that we have seen a lot. For Aisha tying her to postpartum depression, that was deep. It made us see things that women go through after marriage, things that people don't really talk about. Nigerian movies don't really talk about the postpartum depression. It showed us the fear, the anguish she felt, and I could literally see that she literally felt it. She went through hell.
Fight for your marriage.
And then we have Nkem and was able to go through sexuality and everything. What I would have loved them to do was add an international relationship. That would have made sense. Maybe Alma falling in love with an international man, because if she complains that Nigerian men are the problem, then maybe we could try seeing her in a relationship with a white man, and then we realize that I guess Nigerian men are not the problem. Most likely it's the person that is the problem. So my rating for this movie is a 8 out of 10. The cinematography was given, the edit was given, the continuity was nice. Even if people will say that the story is something that we have actually seen before, yes, girl group story, but the conditions that these girls were in, with huge part of it, we haven't seen it in other movies, other girl group movies. So I'll give them a big round of applause for doing that. The cultural diversity was actually there, and again, I like the fact that they didn't let the story stop going on even after the death of our dearly beloved Karibe Fubara. May his gentle soul rest in peace. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget, my name is Victoria Ajaja, and I am your favorite Nollywood film critic. Yes, I officially decided to accept myself as a movie critic. I'm also a cinematographer, a scriptwriter, a editor, and the CEO of Rhymage, which is actually a video marketing and social media marketing company. And this is me signing up. Bye bye.